Here are the supplies you will need to make your monster sandwich today. A 9 by 12 inch piece of white paper, a pair of scissors, a pencil to draw with or marker, black marker, crayons, assorted colors, and then this you guys might not have, but this is really cool. These are rubbing plates and you put it behind the paper, and these all have different insects on it. And we're gonna add some of these to our monster sub sandwich. Let's begin. First, take your white paper, fold it in half from the long side to the long side to make a skinny rectangle. Crease it. This is going to be our bread, our sub sandwich roll. Next, you can take your pencil, and on the left side, we're going to make a letter C. Tall one. And on the right side of the paper, we're going to make a flipped backwards like letter C line. Okay, that's to round out the corners of our bread. Take your scissors, keeping the paper folded, carefully cut along those lines you just drew. All right. This will be our bread. Now imagine if you were a monster and you're going to a monster sub sandwich shop, what kind of toppings and things would you want on your sandwich? So one thing I think monsters might like would be bugs. So I'm gonna take one of these bug rubbing plates that I have, and what you do is you put it behind the paper, take your crayon, and instead of drawing with your crayon with the point, we're gonna draw on the edge of this cone, the tip of the crayon, like right on the edge like this. And then go back and forth, keeping the plastic rubbing plate still. And then you will have the image of the bug, the one that is on here. I'm gonna do a couple bugs, maybe make them different colors. What kind of toppings do you think a monster would like? I think they would probably like some slime. So I'm gonna use a green crayon and I'm gonna draw like the outline of like some slime, like that's been spread and squirted onto the sandwich. I'm gonna color it green, like it's oozing. So instead of like mustard and mayonnaise and oil and vinegar that you might get on a sub sandwich, a monster would get slime. Let's see, what other colors could we make slime? Here's a lime green color, kind of yellowish. Okay. They might also like to eat, maybe throw on some bones, right? Let's draw some bones. So one way to make a bone is if you make an 11, a really tall 11, okay? Then turn the paper. Then on the right side, we're gonna make a number 3. Then turn it around again. Repeat a number 3 on this side. All right, and there you go. You have what looks like a bone. Add some crunch to their sandwich. Besides, the insects are crunchy too, probably. All right, so there's a bone. You could add other things. Eyeballs might be interesting to draw. Let's draw a couple eyeballs. So draw a circle. Draw a circle inside that circle. Oh, it broke my crayon. And then an even smaller circle. The smallest circle is the black part of your eye, the pupil. And then this next part, that's the iris, the colored part. And then you could even take red crayon and add some veins coming out. All right. One thing I don't want you to draw is any blood or that's just too gross. Don't draw bloody images or anything like that. Okay? So there's one eyeball. I'm gonna draw an eyeball down here too. Maybe they're fish eyes or something like that. Let's make this one purple. Add some veins. Wonder if monsters would like to eat boogers on their sandwich. So instead of salt and pepper, they like spread like some boogers on there. Ugh. Let's make like a weird shape here, like a booger shape. We'll color it brown. Maybe add some orange to it. An orange boogie. All right, add one here. Like orange boogers. Okay, so once you get that sketched out, let's move on to the front of our drawing. Fold it. Now let's add some crust, the brown part of our bread. So I took a crayon and I took the paper off of it, okay? And I'm gonna use the side of the crayon and I'm gonna rub it, and it adds a nice texture, which looks like bread crust, doesn't it? So cover that whole thing, the front and the back. So that's like the outside top of the sandwich and the bottom of the sandwich. We're gonna make this look like old moldy bread. So we're gonna use green too. So I'm gonna add some green, like it's gone bad, right? Don't eat moldy bread. That means the bread is old. It's not gonna taste good. Could make you sick, but for a monster, it's delicious. I'm gonna add some gray too. Maybe add some gray color here. It's looking good. Could even add some slime on the front. Add some gray, make it look like it's really old. Let's go on the inside. Let's add some more color here too. Maybe add some gray here. Like the inside of the bread has some gray and some mold on it. Maybe some green. Okay? Any color you guys want. So have fun with it. Make it gross and disgusting. There we go.